So good?
You good?
You're going to start with tomorrow, or you're going to start with the award?
You start with whatever.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay.
I'll start. So.
Just want to ask you first of all about your reaction to winning the Baseball Writers Champion Award today.
It's a special honor. Before I went, I wasn't 100% sure what all it entailed, and when you described it and when I read a little bit about it, it meant a lot, because I was assuming it was more of a community service thing, but from the way you described it, it was more of a teammate thing, and that's one of the biggest compliments you can get, people noticing what you do outside of physically on the mound. It meant a lot, and I'm very appreciative of everybody who was involved in that selection.
Also, you made a comment at the banquet, but what did you think of Logan Forsythe winning the Team MVP award?
Whenever I initially heard it, I was really happy for him, because he's played 4+ seasons now with not a lot of recognition, and he's been that caliber of baseball player. Opportunity presented itself, and he made the most of it. He never complained when he wasn't playing last year. Talking to him in spring training before all the injuries happened that led to him being the MVP, the most significant contributor on the team. His outlook was the same. He said it today, but his outlook has always been whatever I can do to help this team most. If it's play against lefties and pinch hit late in games against the lefty throwing 100 miles per hour, I'll do it. But if it's an opportunity to play every day, I'll do that as well. And he showed that mentality is the best one to possibly have. What can I do for the team? And he's maximized his opportunity.
You had 3 really good outings against the Blue Jays last Saturday. Didn't go the way you wanted. I don't know if you're happy to see that lineup again, but are you glad to get another shot at it?
Yeah. There's no way I want to go out the way that I did last outing, but I didn't have my best stuff, and it just shows no matter who you are, no matter what season you've had or you're having, there's always that potential. So I'm happy to be able to go out there and have another shot at their lineup and really finish on a stronger note. Not necessarily saying the numbers, but as far as what I can control, I want to display that I can do a much better job of controlling that.
You had a stretch of 13 starts where I think you had a combined 14 walks earlier this year from May through July. Lately it's 4 walks, 5 walks, 5 walks. Is it easy to connect the dots and say 207 innings, new threshold? Are you learning during this time?
Yeah, I mean, I never want to make excuses because everybody here has had a long season. But I think what's been allowing me to get outside of what I can do, what I'm capable of, is a little fatigue and not necessarily trusting yourself at 90% or 85%. It's been a long season, and I think that's one of the biggest things that I can learn is how to be effective whenever I'm not feeling 100%.
You said you didn't have your best stuff last time, but how much of that also was that Toronto is really swinging it right now, too? I mean,
I don't know. I mean, I walked 5 people, man. If you take away those walks and count them as outs, the whole complexion of the game's different. So I faced their team before, and they've been hot before. So I didn't really think into it as much, like, how are they doing? Just, I can do so much better. So I haven't put much thought into the combination of the two. I just know that it was my best performance, and I'm looking forward to getting back out there tomorrow.
We've talked about some of the milestones you've hit recently, but 34 starts, that's probably as many as you could possibly make.
Yeah.
You know, that's a goal for you to make every start this season?
I want those guys in the locker room, our front office, around the league, whoever, to know that I'm going to take the ball every 5th day. And if it's 32 starts, 33, 34, whatever it may be, I want that. That's what I train for. That's what I prepare for. That's why I work so diligently. That's why I eat so diligently, I guess you could say. is to be out there every 5 days and do the best I possibly can. Because without, we talked about this earlier, Todd, but without 30 plus starts, you don't reach any of the accomplishments that you set out. You're not pitching 200 innings. You're not helping your team to the maximum capability.
You said fatigue. We rarely hear you say that. Was there any talks about maybe not making the start?
No, I haven't talked to anybody.
A lot of guys want to talk to you today, huh?
Yeah, no. No, I think because they understand that if there was any like legitimate issue, I have the awareness of my body. I think I'm just going through some growth moments right now, and it's. I think these moments are more defining than when you're 100% fresh and everything's clicking. I think these are more growth moments for me, and what I'm going to take most probably from the season more than anything.
Regardless of how tomorrow goes, you still feel this was a tremendous step forward.
Oh yeah, huge. Because I don't focus on numbers. I analyze every start pretty much based off where my focus and intention was at, and I couldn't ask for, I wasn't perfect, but it was definitely a step up, an increase from last year on so many different levels. And going forward next year, I can get better. That's the beauty of it all. I've had a remarkable season, accomplished a lot of things, set career highs all across the board. But I can be so much better, and I can give this team so much more, and that's what's encouraging to me.
Thanks, Art.
Thanks.